Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday, and welcome to Not a Bins Haul. So this Thursday, instead of a bins haul, we got a little something else going on, and that's because I feel like after the past week and a half, we're a little binsed out, probably. So if you don't recall or you weren't here, last week we went to the bins twice, and you guys came with and thrifted with me, and then at the end of each video, we did a haul of what I picked up both times, and then on Monday, we just did a family bins bash where I took you guys to the bins again, and you saw all kinds of stuff I picked up. So I thought, let's not do another video where I'm just showing you stuff I picked up to sell from the bins or talking about the bins. I mean, in a way, there's a little bit of that in this video, but I'll explain that in a second. We're changing it up today, and we're doing a video that we have actually done before. And to the Valentines, if you didn't see it yet, yesterday there was a new video for you guys, so go leave your username. It's the first part of our new secret Valentines series. So what we're doing today is we are going to do a consign with me. Now, if you are new here and you have not seen one of those before, what that means is I'm going to show you stuff that I got from the bins. I mean, again, we're not changing it up too much. Show you stuff that I got from the bins strictly to consign. So we're going to turn this stuff into instant money instead of listing it and waiting weeks, months, sometimes days, but sometimes years. I'm going to show you the stuff that I am bringing in, and then we're going to go together to a clothes mentor, which is a buy-sell trade store where they purchase your stuff right on the spot and give you money day of. And we're going to sell off this stuff, and I'm going to show you guys what they took. I have pointers for myself from past ones that we've done of this. And what I think I'm gonna do is change a couple things up. So we're gonna go a little bit quicker through this first haul where I'm showing you the stuff that I'm bringing in. And after the fact, I'm still gonna tell you how many items and how much money I got. But instead of going over the stuff that they took and the list of things, we're gonna focus more on what they didn't take and kind of try to figure out why we think they didn't. So for today's consign with me, I think we're gonna do it kind of like we did one of the first times that we went together where we, when putting things into our consignment bin, sort of rank stuff and go through it together and decide what we're actually taking. And I say that because I definitely have too much. I think I have more than a bin full. So I have this stack right here, big stack. It at least could probably fill half the tub. And then I have this overfilled TJ Maxx bag that is really overfilled. It's almost 2 TJ's bags worth of stuff. Oh my gosh. So I don't think that's all gonna fit. And like I've told you guys in the past, Clothes Mentor only takes a tub worth or a bag worth per visit per day. And the tub holds more, so I'm gonna bring in a tub. We're gonna rank, we're gonna go through this, we're gonna figure out what we really wanna bring in. I am going to have certain things that I know already I'm going to prioritize, like new with tag items and things that are slightly higher end, like Eileen Fisher they love, and maybe Lag and Look brands they usually pay up pretty good for. All of this is from the bins. So I paid $2.19 a pound on every single thing I'm gonna show you. We will go over the cost of goods and then we will subtract that from what we made. Though I will say this is not all from one specific trip. I kind of like to save up my new with tags pieces and my Eileen Fisher and stuff like I just said. For Clothes Mentor specifically, as you guys know, I do go to Turnstile, which is a classic consignment store. I go once a week. I bring them a lot of stuff. I just keep the stuff that I think I'll get a really good payout from for Clothes Mentor. All right, enough babbling, enough introduction. I think you guys know how this works. Let's jump into showing you the stuff and we'll start ranking. So we're gonna have 3 tiers. First tier, top tier is it's going in the bin right away. Again, Eileen Fisher, new with tags, that type of stuff. Second tier is if there's room, I would really like to bring this. Third tier is let's just keep it for Turnstile, though if there's room at the end of everything, I guess I'll put it in. So let's start going through this. I think I'm gonna start with the bag of stuff. So first up is a direct in the bag piece, and that is this Torrid leopard print top. It almost gives swim cover vibes because it's like a little bit more sheer. This is new with tags. It retailed apparently for $46, though I think like Torrid always has a sale going on. This is a really thin piece, which earns it extra priority points because obviously then I have more room in there. So that is an in the bin piece right off the bat. This is a brand called Mark Kane. Now Mark Kane is a higher end brand. I don't know if they will know this brand, but it is like quite expensive. It does not resell for almost anything like on Posh and stuff or on the RealReal. So this is like a second tier piece just because I'm not sure if they're even gonna know what it is. Next up is Zara. This is a new with tag Zara, though the problem with it is it's a sweatshirt. They are very picky, as I've told you guys in the past, seasonally at clothes mentor. But I think the one little outlier is possibly if it's new with tags. I still don't think they would take like a new with tag coat from me, but I think they would possibly take this because it's new with tags. It is quite cute. It's quite classic. Like it's very timeless style. So I'm going to bring that in, I believe. Then we have more of a just random miscellaneous brand. It is Blue Pepper. I don't know if that's like Francesca's or TJ Maxx or something, but I really like the print to this and it's linen. So I really liked this style. This would probably go in the second tier because it's thin and because I could definitely see them taking it. Probably the same with this. This is a brand called Willow and Root. That I found out is a buckle brand. I think a newer buckle brand. It's kind of like their knockoff Free People brand. This is a really good style and once again, really thin. So this goes in the second tier. Up next, we have an Ann Taylor blazer. Now they do take blazers all year and they do really like Ann Taylor. So this is probably a second tier item as well. It's in really great shape and I could definitely see them taking it. Again, blazers are a year-round piece. We have a new with tags item next. So this will be an instantly into the bin piece. This is also really, really cute. So this is an altered state pair of jeans in this really weird dark wash. Here is the tag on these. These were $70 new. And these are really fun, flared, like fringe jeans. These are a total in the bin piece. This fabric like sticks to fuzzies, unfortunately, from the bins. So let me just like yank a couple of those off. I might set these aside to lint roll, possibly. Yeah, I'll probably lint roll these quick before I go. And yes, I do sometimes do some prep of some items that I'm bringing in. On the last one of these, there were a couple items that were slightly wrinkly. And people were like, well, what, you don't have like the time to go like put it in the dryer or steam it? I did. Like, yes, I do. I think I was pointing out in the video, like, this is wrinkly, so I'm not sure on it, but like, yes. Anyways, this is an H&M piece, which isn't a brand that they take very often, but this is new with tags, and they do sometimes take H&M, very springy, so I am going to put this right in. Of course, the retail's a bit lower on this. It's $25, but that is okay. This would be a second tier piece, super thin, but really cute. It's Lush, which I do think is TJ's, but it's linen shorts, and of course, linen is a huge spring, like, yes, for them. Next up, we have something called Maddie M. I don't know this one either. This is just a really cute, like micro floral, almost like Christy Dawn type print. That I guess is second tier because it is just so thin. This one will be kind of a test. So this is an Eileen Fisher piece, which like I said, they eat up Eileen Fisher, but this is obviously a sweater. I don't know if they bend the rules a little because it's Eileen, but I do want to put this into the bin because they are who I was saving this for. So we will see if they take that. They might bend the rules, like I said, on the higher end brands or whatever. This is a J. Crew. I almost just want to put this right in the bin right away because I don't see why they wouldn't take this. It's really cute. It's newer, but that'll be second tier. So far we have 0 third tier. This is J. Crew as well. This is a linen and cotton blue sleeveless dress. Super thin, super good for bringing. I'm just more and more now hoping that I can fit all of this in there. This is Loft. This will go right in the bin because this is new with tag Loft. And it's a dress, so I'm sure they would take this. It's a cute black and white like floral maxi dress. It almost looks like a backsplash like pattern or something, or like tile pattern. That I will put in there. That is an instant bin piece. Next up is this Drew piece. It is an extra small. I think this is our first third tier piece. So Drew can be a bit more expensive, and this is really cute and thin, but sometimes they even consider like long sleeves, like on a blouse, to be more of a fall situation. Next up, I believe these are some Pilcro velvet pants. I would sell these myself, but they're skinny, so I think I took pictures even of them and just never posted them. I'm gonna bring these in because they do take, like, pants, they obviously do take all year. Jeans and pants, there's not really like a season for those, kind of like blazers. And they do love anthro, so that I really want them to take. This I will also be putting right in the bin right away. This is a new with tag Evereve piece, but this is by Lycée. So you guys are probably at first thinking like, Jack, why wouldn't you sell this yourself? But I don't like to sell Lycée, even if it is Evereve. So this will go right to them. And again, I'm sure that they would take that. Then I had a feeling, I knew that these were in here. There's another pair of Pilcro pants. Again, like a newer label. They're just velvet skinny once again. I would love for them to take that. My dryer was setting off its like 3-hour alarm, so I was able to pull some pieces out from the bag while we were waiting. This I just got. It is a Lululemon top, as you can see right there. I don't like to sell these just like plain long sleeves. It's super thin. I'm actually gonna put this right in because I do want them to take that. This is a Marrakesh jacket that actually was sold at Anthro. I've had this listed for a little while, but it's not doing anything. It's a size small. This will put in the second tier. I think that's a light enough jacket that they would consider it spring. We have another new with tag Evereve piece. This is just not a style that I want to sell, even though I do love selling Evereve. This retailed for like $68. I think that's an older Evereve label. It's by a brand called David Lerner, which I also don't even know. So I'm gonna put that right in there. This is a really cute piece I did have listed for a while. I'm gonna put this right in on tier 1. This is Gap. It is not outlet, it is just normal Gap. It was 60 bucks. It is a terry cloth shirt, which are super trendy and have been quite popular for, I'd say, the past like probably 2 years. So I am sure that they will take that. We have a new with tags Chico's. Now this isn't like my favorite style, though it does give vibes of something that a clothes mentor would sell. This retailed for $65. This will go right in the bin as well because it's new with tags. This, I feel like if this wasn't new with tags, they wouldn't take, but they probably will because it is. So this is J. Jill, and it was $100 new. It is a dress, which is in season, but it's like a long sleeve maroon corduroy dress, which is pretty fall if I had to judge. I think they'll take this, especially because, again, it's new with tags, so that will go right into the bin. I'd say the bin's about half full. I really don't think we're gonna get everything. This is Altered State once again. It is a sweater, which would be a no-no for them, but again, it's new with tags. Super cute, actually. And it is cropped, so hopefully they would consider this to be spring. Retailed for $70. Yeah, because it's new with tags, I am gonna put it in. But I think we know the reason if they don't take that one. Here's another brand that I'd consider like slightly higher end, almost like Eileen, but I don't like to sell it. It's Club Monaco. This is a silk dress. It's also not really my favorite style. It's more of like a kind of professional work dress, but since it's the higher end brand, I will put that right in too. I don't think they market super high, but that's okay. We have a couple more things in the bag. Oh yeah, some of these were things that I really wanted to bring them, including this, which is like thick, so I'd probably lay that on top. Bag is empty. This is a J. Crew tweed jacket. I totally picture them taking this. I like the color, but I think I'm gonna have to put this in the third tier just because I don't know if I want to waste this much room. Oh, I almost thought that there was money in it. There's a receipt. Does the other pocket have money? No. Yeah, now you're definitely in the third tier. What do we have a receipt for? Mick? It just says Mix, and it's at the airport. This is from 2014. Oh, maybe she got a drink. I need a drink before I fly too, girl. I totally understand. Okay, so let's go through these other couple things that I really wanted to bring in. This is a rails dress, and you guys are probably like, Jack, you love rails. And you're right, I do love to sell rails, and I've had this listed, but I love to sell rails flannels. Everything else by them, even if it's cute, does awful. So I'm gonna give them this because they'll probably, Well, I don't know. Not everyone considers rails to be like higher end. Some consignment stores market pretty low. This is a swim cover, swim top by the brand Maji, which is quite pricey. And again, I did try this for a while, but it's, wow, I doubt you can read that. If I turn the contrast, there we go. It's like if I turn the contrast way up, maybe. But this is really cute. It's not selling for me. It is an expensive brand and it's teeny, teeny, tiny. So I'm gonna put that right in the bag right away. This is a Whistles dress. And yes, I did try to send it to the Real and they totally declined it. But Whistles is a higher end brand. I still don't think I'm gonna put this in the top tier. It's not, I mean, it's not like a bad style, but it's like a thicker cotton. And I don't honestly know if they would know what Whistles is. So that'll be like second tier. This was the last thing from the bag. And this is Old Navy, which Turnstile doesn't take Old Navy, but Clothes Mentor does, which I think is really odd. The reason I have this is because once again, it's new. It is really cute. It's like brown blazer. This might be the only Nuitag piece. It's really thin though. All right, we'll put that in, but we'll like remember she's in there in case we need to take it out. All right, a couple more things to go through. Can I cram all this in? I don't know, we'll see. This is adorable and it's plus size. And I think they'll like to get something really cute and really seasonal plus size. It is Loft Plus, it's a size 24. And it's this really beautiful floral dress with like slightly different color floral at the bottom. This is adorable. This is a tier 2 piece for sure. This is a J. Crew. This is a size 6 pair of joggers. These are linen, perfect for the season. These are a tier 2 for sure. This is a Loft pair of shorts. This is Loft Outlet and it's petite. I think we reached another tier 3 piece. It's very seasonal. Actually, it's a skirt, but if it's petite and it says outlet on it, we're gonna do tier 3 on that one. We have some, here's another like higher end piece. Lafayette 148 pants. These are actually like newer. I was gonna sell these myself, but since I'm going, I'm gonna try it. If they don't take these I will probably sell myself. They're just some like navy work pants. Since they're higher end, I'm gonna put those in right away. This is a Cloth and Stone top. I think they like consider Cloth and Stone to be anthro. That is a tier 2, so not in the bin instantly. Here's some Eileen Fisher pieces. They're really unsubstantial, but that's actually okay because then they'll fit easy. So this is just like an Eileen black tank top. Sure, let's just put her in there. Oh, this is a really good piece to bring them to. Again, if they know the brand, this is Tula Rosa. This I've had for a long time listed and it will not sell. It's size large. Really, really cute, but Tula Rosa just does not sell because even this won't sell. But again, that is a higher end like Revolve brand, so I'm gonna put that in there. This is a Free People dress. This is a little more dated. I just got this. This might have been in one of the like thrift with me's this past like week and a half. It's the trapeze like handkerchief dress. That might be a tier 3, even though like I know they love Free People, but I don't know about that. These are some really cute Ann Taylor pants. I just recently got these too. They're velvet. I've had them listed. There's no likes yet, but they're a really cute style. I'm sure they'd give me a decent amount for them, so these are probably tier 2. They're like new condition. This is a really cute Zara sweater. It's really spring, but again, I know how strict they are with the rules, so this is gonna be tier 3. I actually still have this listed. It has like 1 like come on. This I'm definitely putting in. I'm not putting it on. I don't think I fit in this. This is an equipment piece. It's size medium. I don't know why I keep saying the size. Look how cute this is. Oh, equipment unfortunately has just totally fallen off. This is like a silk citrus print blouse. Then we have an Athleta. This is obviously like an athletic top, so they don't care about the sleeves as much on that. It's just like a camo short sleeve. This is tier 2. It's super thin. It'll fit in easily. We have some Zara jeans I just recently got. I was almost gonna cut these into shorts, but they are a really cute style, being this like chewed boot cut. So instead of making them into shorts and selling them, I think I'm gonna consign them somewhere. These might be tier 3. Because they're thicker and like I don't think I'd get a ton on them. These are some Good Americans I've had for quite a while, though they are from the bins. They're the good waist. They're skinny, so of course they haven't been doing good for me. I don't really like anything from Good American anymore, even the jeans. I'm gonna give them these for sure because Good American's like a higher end brand. 3 more pieces left, and then we're gonna quickly throw together the bin and we're gonna get moving. Athleta tank top. I'm gonna bring them this probably, as in it's tier 2. This is tier 2 because I do wanna bring it to them because it's a newer piece. This is probably from like the past couple years. Otherwise, Athleta tanks, I wouldn't be too like gung-ho to bring them. Here's another Eileen Fisher. It's another like very non-substantial one, but again, it'll take up no room and it's like kind of cute. I just like was surprised to find those like really like Eileen tank tops. It just seems weird. Here's some Hey Hey Hi Hi Anthropologie pants. I would really like to bring them these because there's no way I'm selling these myself. They're just like skinny pants. And again, they do, of course, love Anthro. And this I really want to bring. It's by a brand called Samuel Dong, which is pretty expensive, but the like resellability is dreadful. It's kind of lagging looky. It's very lagging looky. I think this is a dress, even though it does button almost like a coat. This is another, well, this is the one that, like I said, I think I'm gonna put on top because it's puffy. It'd be hard to put it in and like stack stuff on it. So we're gonna put that on top. Let's just try to fit at least all of tier 2 in here. I think the only thing from tier 3 that I'm gonna try to sneak in is the J. Crew, or else we are like super short on room here. Okay. Before the Samuel Dong coat and before the Altered State jeans, this is where we're at. So it's full. Thumbnail. I know I didn't leave that thumbnail filming in because that is the most awkward thing ever. But luckily, since I went in like obviously quite a few times, they like recognize me and I think they know that I bring in stuff that's like curated for them. So hopefully they'll let me do like a slightly overfilled bin. So I'm gonna go weigh this and lint roll these jeans because yes, I do put love and care into my consignment pieces. And I will catch you guys in the car on our way there. Howdy folks, we are on our way now to the closementer. First off, I think I just drove past my brother Evan, so hi Evan. Anyways, so I weighed everything. I weighed me and then I weighed me holding the bin. And one mistake I know that I made last time that I'm not making this time is I did not subtract the weight of the bin, because obviously the bin cost has nothing to do with any of this. That bin cost me like $8. That thing has earned me so much money. I use that for Turnstile every single week, and I use it for all these Closementer runs. So I've got my money worth from her. I don't need to count her. Anyway, so the bin, I counted as like 2 pounds. I don't really know. I just wanted to be like, if anything, I want to be under on weight and not overestimating the weight. We were at 30.7 pounds of clothing. And if you do the math, with the $2.19 per pound that my bins cost, we were at $67.23 invested into the items that we are bringing in. I'm going into this one with much more confidence than I usually have. If you guys have watched these in the past, you know that every time I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I'm gonna make money. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the green. I have more confidence this time. I am really confident in having very seasonally appropriate things, a lot of new with tags pieces. There is, I think, basically no way that I wouldn't earn money on this. And as a reminder for you guys, any money that I make from consigning, and this has been going on now for 6 months and will continue for a long time, is actually what I use to pay my student loans so that I can be ahead on my student loans. And fun fact, I'm gonna make an Instagram post after doing this today, so maybe you've already seen it yesterday. But fun fact, my huge, it is giant. My student loan is like higher than the national average or whatever. My student loan is a 30-year loan. And if I go at the same rate that I have went in the past 6 months, my student loan will be paid off in 7 years, counting the 6 months. So like in 6.5 more years, which is crazy. That is so exciting and so crazy. So that's really what keeps me going with consigning so much and stuff. Like I don't get to see the money. So honestly, like any of this consignment stuff, like if I get a big check from Turnstile or something, like the money doesn't excite me. I don't really, ooh, now I can go like buy something or do this house project. But it's making this like big change in my life. So I don't know why I just got all like deep, but that's that. Hopefully I do good here and we can take a chop at those ginormous student loans. $67.23 we are in on this, almost 70. Let's see what we can do. I have some high hopes and I'm going a little later than usual. It is like 11:30. They start buying at 10. So if they're a little backed up, I'm just like gonna go to Target or something. Sure enough, we are in the green. We walk out with $206.80, which leaves us with about 140-ish in profit, a little under. I think it's 139 point something. It looks like they took 34 items, which I don't have a ton left. So I am gonna go through that actually when we get home and just discuss why I think they maybe didn't take the couple items. I'd say there's maybe like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 items left. Yeah, so we're gonna head home now. It was another successful consignment run. I have about 140, well, I put all the money towards my student loans. So I have $206 to put towards my student loans, but 140 of it is from consignment profit. So that is great. So I'm gonna head home and we're gonna go through that stuff, but I'm happy. Okay guys, so we are back now and let's go through these things that they didn't take and let's go over why we think they didn't. I feel like I got some pretty easy answers for the ones that I see right on top. So first off is Eileen Fisher. It's that sweater and I think that's the word for why they didn't take it. It's a sweater and like I said, they're very picky on seasons. So I'm sure they didn't want that because it is a sweater. She did say that velour and velvet are considered fall for them, so they didn't take either of the Pilcrow pants that are velvet. So I will just bring these to Turnstile. They will take them there and they'll probably mark them pretty good. Like I said about all this stuff, it's all bin stuff. So as long as I get rid of it somewhere, fine by me. Same with this J. Jill dress. I'm pretty surprised by it, even though I guess if they do consider velvet to be a fall thing, I guess it makes sense that way. They probably do sell fall dresses. Not really sure on these, even though it seems like they were pretty picky with pants. So I don't know if they consider maybe pants to be more of a fall thing, whereas jeans are all year, because a lot of what has come back with me is pants. So these Hey Hey or Hi Hi Anthro ones did come back. Once again, I'll just bring them to Turnstile. They did not take the Athleta top. Could be because it's long sleeve. I don't know. It's a dark color and it's long sleeve, so maybe they just felt that was fall. They didn't take the linen Lush pants, and I think it's because it looks like these were supposed to have a belt. I guess I didn't notice that at first, but that's probably why. I know that they do sometimes get picky with that. Again, we have the Ann Taylor like velvet pants. It's because they're velvet for sure. I'm sure they would take these later in the year. She actually said you can bring some of this back later in the year when she was talking about the velvet. This J. Crew dress is also missing a belt, so that would be why for this. Is that the same for this dress? Let's see. This dress is not missing a belt, so they might have just considered this to be a bit more like junior style. This is that like probably Francesca's or something blue pepper dress. I have a feeling that Turnstile will take this from me though. I still think it's really cute. So I guess maybe because it's juniors. The Mark Kane, obviously they must not have known this brand or something, but it is pretty like boring otherwise. So maybe I'll try that at Turnstile. And last but not least is the Samuel Dong coat dress thing. They probably thought it or consider it to be a coat, which makes it fall. And so it's also not like the cutest thing ever. So that could be why. So again, I'm satisfied. We profited about $140. I think that's totally worth it. Though I saved this stuff up over a couple bins trips, I'd say this was equal to about like 1.5 to 2 bins trips worth of consignment stuff for me. I usually do fill a TJ's bag with consignment stuff. So like to earn 140 over, let's say 2 trips from consigning is great. So that's why I do it. That's why I love to do it. Let me know if you guys do consigning from your bins finds, or if you just do it with old inventory, or if you don't do it at all. Let me know. As per usual, did you like this video? Do you want to see more of these in the future? And I will see you guys next week with Ryan for the freaking trend report. I'm so excited. We finally are doing the trend report. I'm going to be researching that for the rest of the week and over the weekend, and we are going to film that and get it up next week. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday yet. And next week, I believe Ryan is going to have a haul. I think it's his spring break next week, so I don't see why he wouldn't have time. So I'm sure Ryan will have a haul next week too, so. And then of course, What's on Saturday and Saturday. So I will see you guys whenever you choose to come back here. But for now, goodbye.